Hey everybody, welcome back. We're playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo, and we are on stage 2, which is the infamous dam. So this stage is actually really short in regards to the hack and slash part. It's actually just a really short period, but so there's only like one kind of building hack and slash area, and then there's the defusing the bombs in the dam, which everybody hates. So we should make it through here pretty quick. If your turtles got beat up, there's, you know, a couple places where you can get a half pizza and a full pizza. So that shouldn't be a big deal. We did pretty good, only Donatello got nicked up a little bit. So try to get this guy down. Good old Ninja Turtle jump, where they weigh like 1 billion pounds but spend like forever in the air. Oh man. Alright. Okay, well, that was kind of terrible, but whatever. You don't really have to like worry too much in the first few stages of the game. Definitely later on, you know, you'll want to probably put more effort into not getting hit. Oh boy. And one important thing to know is that if you leave a building, you can come back and the pizzas will be back, which is basically how you can kind of keep going back and forth and recharging your turtles. I feel like there's a boss guy who's gonna show up here. Yep. So that guy's actually pretty easy. You can destroy his attack with your attack. So here's the infamous jump. So you definitely need to like learn a few things about the controls, and especially jumping. So there's a soft jump, and then there's like the heavy jump where you like spin, and this is a spot where you definitely need to do the soft jump, and it's like super frustrating if you don't. So, since I haven't played this in a couple days, I assume like I'll probably end up missing this jump. Alright. So this is the full pizza. Again, if you got beat up, you can grab this and just walk out of the building, just go the way you came, come back, and then you can fill up your other turtles. And you're going to want to do that too, because if you're not so familiar with the dam, well actually regardless, because you're probably going to take hits in the dam unless you're just like a master at it. You can spread the damage around the turtles, but obviously if your turtles are weak, then you know, you'll probably end up, there you go, that's what you want to do, really light tap right there. If your turtles are weak, then you know, they're just going to end up like dying. So once you reach this portion right here, yeah, there's a couple overworld enemies, which is really weird. So then you'll want to dive in, and I like to use Mike and Raph because they're like the most useless turtles for me. So you're timed. That was terrible right there. And there's definitely a sequence to it. And there's currents and everything, obstacles, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I want to say it's not that difficult for me just because I actually spent a ton of time doing this as a kid because, you know, level 1 and that were things that I could beat. But supposedly, it's like really a challenge with like a lot of people, and I can understand it. There's definitely a lot of touch that's kind of involved. Like, yeah, it's weird. I haven't done this very often in a while, and it's really like muscle memory. So yeah, that's fine, you're gonna take hits. And here's the dreaded so we can switch to Raph right now. And this is all fine, because there's a spot right in the beginning of stage 3 where you can refill your turtles. So what's important is really kind of being in the spots and like taking off right when the gates and stuff go. So I think we have plenty of time right now. That was pretty bad. And there's a path that you'll want to follow. Okay, so this part's tough. So right here you'd rather take hits versus like drop down into those sections. And there's a current right here. And that's it. So yeah, just make sure, like, you know, if you're low on energy and you're not confident about going through this last section right here, just switch to a turtle that has full life and go on the top, because if you fall into that pit in the bottom, they'll die, and you don't want that. So cool little cutscene. The cutscenes in the game are good. I mean, Ultra's part of Konami, and, you know, Konami games always look good, so they did a good job with the visuals for the game. Taking Splinter. You must defeat the Foot Clan. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so obviously from the map you can see it's quite a bit bigger. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right there and take another quick break, and I'll see you guys in a bit.